Not yet.
All right.
I don't know, man.
Welcome
I
to
right
the.
now,
Oh, what are you saying?
it's fine. Just to introduce the podcast, I'll talk after.
Welcome to the. What are we calling this?
The
It
Big
doesn't
Brother,
matter.
the Quins.
We're calling
Yep.
this
Quinn
the
crew, Quinn crew.
Quinn's World.
And everybody else.
Quinn's World 2.
The Stove Alliance.
This is our first take.
Yeah,
Yep.
this is the first
First
take,
try.
definitely.
I'm
yeah.
Quinn. I'm Quinn.
And
What's up, guys? It's me, Quinn from Quinn's World. It's great to be here. I'm pretty glad to have my own world.
stop calling yourself Quinn. Y'all are gonna make actual Quinn.
Who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me?
Quinn.
Well, Quinn's not gonna stop me.
Well, like
I'm
not
right
one
here.
of the Quins. There's like 4 Quins here.
Yeah,
like,
one of the Quins will
I
stop
don't
me.
know which Quinn in particular, but
Yeah,
Y'all
well, at
just
least
really-
one of them's gonna have a problem with it.
Y'all just really like to say my name.
oh my god.
1 in 4 Quins will get testicular cancer.
No, we were
by
okay.
14.
To add some context, we had all changed our names to Quinn, and then we were just like sitting in the VC listening to I don't even know what song we were listening to, but we were listening to some song. Quinn
Like Russian
comes
opera
online,
singers.
joins the VC, looks at all of us, then the bot named Quinn leaves just immediately. I'm like, Quinn, come back. Quinn doesn't come back for another half
Kind of
hour.
hype.
yeah, it's not funny though. Quinn was upset.
So,
There, Quinn.
Why were they upset that we were named Quinn?
I'd like to take this chance to say, check out the description. It has the link to our Discord server. Come on down.
Totally.
No, it doesn't.
Shut up.
What?
Stop advertising. Stop advertising.
You're advertising a product that doesn't even exist yet.
I'm gonna
We
put,
haven't like
the link to the power server or something.
yeah, Power Org Hub.
No, the link to the server.
You're advertising a thing that doesn't exist yet.
The reality
Hype.
hotel.
Anyway, so we have me, Pink Diamond. I am, I watched Big Brother 2 like about 1.5 times. We have Glumper, Big Brother historian. Also watched Big Brother 2. Then you have Quinn and Gigi, who Gigi's now calling themselves.
You forgot to say that he created. You forgot to say that he created
the Stove Alliance.
Nobody cares
Stove
about
Alliance.
the Stove Alliance. I'm gonna have to sit here and
Yeah, the
explain
Stove-
for like 30 minutes the
Stove Alliance
reasoning
isn't-
behind why it's funny. The reason.
It's not important yet. I'll bring it in the story then.
Yeah, we're bringing it up later. Anyway,
We'll get there when we get there.
Gigi and Quinn have not watched Big Brother 2 at all.
I think that Justin is gonna win.
Gigi in
They do-
general.
we'll get
See,
there,
Gigi
we'll get
thinks
there.
Justin is gonna win. Like, Gigi. Gigi doesn't
Totally.
know what he's talking about.
Rest
Can-
their soul.
Totally.
Okay,
Anyway,
let's
but
get
yeah, like-
start.
Or what?
Let
What are you saying?
Anyway,
All right, guys,
let's get serious. It's morbing time. So
I said let's get started.
yeah.
You kept cutting out, but whatever.
So Big Brother 2, the episode starts, and so I just want to talk about the introductions. We have Justin says he's just incredible. So
Yep,
if
he's
you
my
didn't
goat. He's
know
my goat.
before, you know now. He's just incredible.
He is very credible.
he's a very credible source. You wanna like cite Justin on your.
I'd
essay?
trust him with my life. I would trust him with my life.
Oh my god.
If I was ever in a pinch, I know who I would call. Let's just say that.
Justin Sevick, you're just... Oh my gosh.
So
If I'm ever in a rough spot, I know who I can talk to.
then they all get to the living room and start talking to each other, but that's kind of boring. So let's move on to the car.
And then Kent gets like the sleeping bag.
Oh my gosh, Kent gets even a cot left over.
He's just L Kent. L Kent.
Okay.
So
Oh,
yeah,
Kent in
they
the
all
chat.
they all go outside, and Julie's just like, yeah. So whoever leaves this car last gets the car.
When did Gigi become Apollo?
That
I
was
was
like
waiting for y'all to notice
5
that.
hours ago. Get with the program.
And who is Repmug?
I don't
Rep
know.
Repmulg?
Oh my god, it's a glumper anagram.
It's
So tight.
Glumper backwards.
I
Oh,
just
it's just
want.
glumper back. I thought it
Okay.
was an anagram.
I just want to make it clear to the people watching. Um, three of us are probably like ADHD, autistic, whatever, like completely off the rails, and then there's Quinn, who's like.
And it's
Yeah.
glumper. No, it's me. I'm the normal one, guys. Trust.
No, I gotta keep them all in check before they burn down the house.
The house is already
Talking
burned
heads.
Well, damn.
Anyway, yeah, the car. I guess we'll go back to the car.
People's voices are colored.
How deep are we going into like the entire car thing? Like, are we like doing
That's
deep
like
dive
we
very
on
need
like
to do
the
like a whole case study on the
mental
car.
psyche of the car? Well, so basically, it's just they all got in the car, and then it was announced that whoever's in the car last got to stay. And Nicole was like, "Well, whoever stays in the car the last, we just vote them off first." And then everyone's like, we have to leave." So then 9 of them leave, and
Nine of
only
them
Cheryl, Autumn, and Kent are in the car.
nine of them jump out of the car Mission Impossible style.
Yeah, so the last 3 people in the car, Cheryl, Autumn, and Kent's wife, they all really want this car.
You have all 3 lovely ladies left in the car. And then it gets a little bit heavy, you know. Autumn starts trauma dumping onto Cheryl, and Cheryl's like, you know what? I'll leave you guys to it. And Cheryl leaves, leaving only Autumn and Kent in the car.
Yeah, Cheryl, she makes enough money dealing weed on the side. She doesn't need this car.
Yep.
And then Autumn gets out.
How long has she been your dealer? Like, because she's probably been in the game for a while, right? Like, I imagine to get like a spot in the Big Brother house, she probably had to have. She's probably been like wheeling and dealing for a while in the streets of wherever she's from.
She's been my weed dealer since I think a couple days ago when Gigi brought up
Really?
something about Cheryl, and then I made like a whole thing about Cheryl being my weed dealer or some shit.
Why did you change your whole profile?
Because I got bored and I wanted to see how long it took y'all to notice.
Oh, we've
so
been noticing.
And
Oh,
then
damn it.
Autumn jumps out the car, but that's okay because next thing you know, she's banging.
No.
Oh, my
No,
bad.
we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Before Autumn jumps out of the car, so Kent is like, all right,
yes,
my
no, wait,
wife's
wait.
gonna kill me if I don't get this car, and Autumn's like, I don't have a car in general, like I need a car, and then Justin,
and then my king Justin, yes.
like winner
This
pick
is Justin establishes
17th.
himself as exactly. He establishes himself early on as a perfect social player because Justin jumps in and helps kind of like helps the audience process the situation, but he also helps the players in the car process the situation. And he tells Autumn, he's like, "Look, Kent isn't getting out. So if you really want this car, stay in. But if you don't want it, then you may as well leave because we're already forming alliances without you." So
Yeah,
you see, my King
we're
Justin's already
forming
wheeling and
alliances
dealing.
without
He's
you.
already He's already bawling. He's like he goes to people in the car. He's like, "Listen, we hate you guys. Like, you may as well just leave." Like, and you know he's right. Like,
We
really, who
already
likes
have a
Autumn?
final 10 alliance.
Yeah, we already have a final 10 alliance, and you guys are both dead. So like, you may as well just leave the car unless you
Yeah,
really
you might as
want
well
it.
just
But
like go try to win HOH or something.
yeah, so it works, and then Autumn leaves the car, which is kind of funny. And then Ken says something like, I pretty much agree with it. If she needed the car that much, she would have just stayed in the car. So like,
Yeah,
she wasn't missing out on much, really.
Kent like walks out of the car and he's like, yeah, and he's like way too excited for having stolen a car from a single mother who doesn't have a car.
Well, I think the only reason Autumn got out is because she wanted more time to bond with the men. She didn't want to get out first, or else she wouldn't be able to, you know.
Yeah, she needed that time to, she needed sexy time with Hardy.
Exactly, and if she got out first, then imagine how much of that time she'd be missing out on. So she
Now
had to do it.
And now she's
Because
banging.
you see, Kent already gets that time with his wife, so he didn't need that time with Hardy.
Oh my god.
He didn't need 60 time with Hardy.
Even though that would be completely against what Kent goes by.
Well, for now.
Having sexy time with his wife?
No, with a man.
No, you could. Well, I mean, Ken gets
Bro,
around. You can tell
Kent
by
and
looking at him.
Bunky, like, I ship those two.
Honestly, yeah. If Ken
But
wasn't married, it would be kind of awesome.
Kent's a homophobe.
Well,
Oh my
for now.
god.
But yeah, that's something we gotta talk about. So they were all like, I don't even know how the hell it happened, but just in the edit, they're all like, "Well, we know one of us is gay. We have to find who it is." And
No,
then,
they
and
told
then
them, like, they tell them before, like, I remember because I watched a podcast Bunky was on, like, way after the fact, and he told them that,
yeah,
like, production told them, all right, there's this, like, this archetype, so they know kind of, like, the general idea of
oh,
what each of the people are.
what if Bunky was closeted? Then why would he make his like archetype being gay? That feels like a silly move
Okay,
on his part.
it's not like he was
Or
selling
okay,
himself to
but
producers
yeah,
as the gay guy. It's
yeah,
just they
obviously,
casted him
obviously
as
not. But I
that.
feel like he could just like not say it though, and then they would know it's part of his archetype.
Well,
Because
he
just like
has a
process of
husband.
elimination, if you
It's not like he's
yeah, but if you
closeted.
tell, well, he is in the house, but like I mean, obviously not in real life, but like in the house he's trying to be. So I think it's like if because by process of elimination you can tell all the archetypes. So if he didn't want people to know, he probably should have like hid it. Like my wife's name is Greg. Like he said in the first like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, then we move on to the next thing, and Kent is kind of sitting out of the fun activities. Meanwhile, Mike Boogie is twerking in Krista's face.
And she's absolutely clapping his cheeks all over her head, bro. It was crazy.
Bro.
That's my Mike's mind go. Oh, I guess without context, that's like really weird. Anyway, they were just playing Truth or Dare, but yeah,
Yeah, they,
he did actually clap. He did actually
context,
clap
they
his
were
cheeks in front
playing
of.
Truth or Dare. Kent, as a
Yeah, he
married
didn't just do
man,
it like on
didn't
his
want
own.
to do that
He didn't
crap.
just do.
But you
Yeah,
know who
Ken
did
didn't
do
want to
that?
actually clap.
But you know who did do that on their own? Autumn.
Bro,
Yeah,
imagine like
Autumn. Well, Autumn.
like the bottle went like to Bunky and Nicole is just like Truth or Dare and Bunky's like Truth and Nicole's like what's your wife's name?
Uh-oh.
And Bunky's
It would
just
have
like
been so
shit.
over. Would have been so over, bro. He would have been like, Relda, Gretel, Gretel.
Bro,
Gretel.
let's talk about the amazing strategic play that of Ken just openly being homophobic.
Oh yeah, that was a good play from him. Basically, well, they know someone in the house is gay, and then Ken's just going around like, "Yep, I hate gay people." So if I see him, it's on sight, and he will not be lasting another episode.
Like, bro,
And then
Ken,
he's
like
telling
calm
that to Bunky.
down.
You're telling that to Bunky, who is the gay guy. He just doesn't know yet. And then Ken's like, "Well, I trust you. I'll never vote you." And then Bunky's in his comment. He's like, "Well, maybe you'll vote me after you find out I'm gay." Because like he is like heavy on the homophobia in the early episode.
He's like
But
trying to make this
it
alliance with
is
all the straight guys, but he doesn't know who the gay guy is.
exactly. That's like some Devin Big Brother 16 type strategy, bro.
He's like, who's the gay guy? Justin raises his hand. He's like, Justin, you
Yeah,
scared me with that gay
And then
shit.
Justin's like, "Oh, I was just kidding." And then in his conf, Ken's like, "Oh, thank God. I didn't believe it for a second, but I was so scared that he might actually be gay."
Like, oh my gosh, like Kent. Oh my gosh.
Kent
What a bum.
is just like off the henny right now, bro. Anyway,
Oh.
yeah, he's
Kent's
just
a
one
a
interesting little
questionable
critter.
person sometimes.
Yep. If you told me I was gonna be in a sleeping bag for 3 months, I feel like I'd also be pretty questionable. So I cannot blame him. Is Kent? Actually, I guess I won't get into that, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Forget
I think
about it.
Kent's, I think Kent's dead.
Oh yeah,
In
he's
real
dead.
life. Yeah.
He died.
Is that what
a
you're
few
saying?
years ago.
No. I was thinking to the future. Not like the future, but like in the game. I didn't want to spoil
Yeah.
things.
Oh, I thought you were saying like
Don't spoil things.
in the future, and I was like, he's already dead, man. My bad.
By the way, rest in peace,
Right.
Kent.
Rest in peace,
Real.
Kent. Rest in peace, Cassandra. Rest in peace.
He might not have
Well,
been a he might
tried.
not have started out as a good man, but he became a good man in the Big
Yeah.
Brother house, so rest in peace to Kent. Anyway, let's get back into less heavy topics. So
So Autumn is
are we gonna
horny.
go straight to the HOH, huh? Well, okay, yeah, we'll cover that first. So, yeah, you wanna take the lead on that one?
So
I'll take the.
yeah, go Quinn.
So pretty much, right after the game of Spin the Bottle, Autumn's kind of upset because she didn't get picked to do anything weird to Hardy.
Yeah, she didn't get to have her sexy time.
He was like, "How come Hardy didn't clap his cheeks over me like Mike clapped his cheeks over
Like, oh
Krista?"
my
And she got really jealous.
gosh. For
She
real.
Darn
she
it!
got really
Now
jealous.
I'm gonna spite. What would that even be? Spite sleep with you?
Oh my gosh.
No, well, I mean, well, no, I think she just it wasn't a spite. She just like wanted to. It was like for her own not even personal gain. She just like it was just for Autumn, you know, for
This is
Autumn
like
type. It
Out of
was for
nowhere,
Autumn
she
night
type.
was just like,
one. Like night one. She just gets in the bed with
Oh
Hardy
yeah,
and she's
basically.
like,
Well,
gotta
because
have
okay,
sex.
we got to go over because we
Gigi,
didn't really go
why
over
don't
it.
you take over lead on this one?
Huh?
Why don't you take over lead on this one?
Yeah, I
Gigi
kind of
like
expected
zoned
that.
out.
Anyway, just
I was
quick to cover
We're
letting
before
y'all
this.
talk.
we're
The
talking
It
about
seems
reason
like
Autumn
y'all were
being
having a good
horny.
time. What's the topic?
Talking
We're
about
talking about
Autumn.
Autumn being horny, trying to have sex with Hardy.
yep, average day in the Big Brother 2 house.
I
But
don't
yeah, I
think.
will.
I think this is the part of the episode where I went to the bathroom because what the fuck?
No, that was
Oh
after you
my
said in the
Okay.
goodness.
bathroom.
Well, yes, like I will quickly go over. There's like backs like the plots build themselves through in the episode. So like in the beginning, they all have to go into the house in random order, and Autumn was part of the last group to go in the house, which means she had like a really crappy bed. But Hardy was in an earlier group, so he had like a really good bed. So she used that as her excuse to be like, well, I'm gonna just go in your bed with you. It was kind of like a W Autumn Riz moment that got her into the situation, and then she kind of just like fumbled the bag pretty hard, you know. Yeah, is anyone else gonna take over? Am I just gonna am I gonna explain? I can explain, but like I
Well,
feel like
no,
I'm hogging the audience.
Oh my
I'll
God.
say it. I'll say it.
What?
What's going?
So, yeah.
Yep.
Is
So
Autumn a
Autumn,
girl or a guy?
No, Autumn's a girl.
Girl,
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, did
There's
you pay
only
attention at all?
there's only
you
one
can you
girl
use like
present.
context clues to like figure it out?
So,
So
next.
Gigi has not watched
I paid
any Big Brother,
attention,
not even
but
the
I
episode
didn't
we just
remember
watched.
it.
Yeah, Gigi's been
Anyway,
zoned out for the past hour, so
Next up, we talk about the HOH competition, our final
the
topic.
HOH.
The
yeah, I'm
HOH.
so
Okay,
hyped.
okay. I
Yes.
find it kind of interesting because like you're putting stuff like
Okay, wait.
sexy.
You could take the lead on this one if you actually know about it.
So I don't remember all of the things that they put
Oh
on
my
there,
god.
but there's like sexy, smart, other
Smelly,
stuff, and I
smelly.
found.
The bitchiest.
Oh yeah, there was smelly too. And I
Autumn's
was
the
It was the
like,
stinky
smelliest.
kid.
and I was
Bro,
thinking, like,
imagine being like the
yo, that's
smelliest.
actually
I
Autumn's the
would be,
stinky
I
class.
wouldn't want to be the smelliest, but everything else I'm okay with.
like
Like loudest
personally,
and
if I
bitches aren't
was
even that
chosen
bad.
as the smelliest, I would fucking kill
Yeah, if someone called me the
myself.
smelliest, I'd throw hands up. I'd be like, you want to
Bro,
know what's smelly? I start like beat them up. Who's
if
smelly
I was
someone
now?
like,
Like,
calls you the
yo, that's
smelliest, you
actually.
just like dive in the pool and never come back for air.
Guys,
yeah, I just like drown myself in a pool. Or, like, what you
guys,
think I'm smelly? Well, how you like this? And I just
He
drown
says you're
myself.
the smelliest. You go to the second
Oh
floor of the
yeah,
Big
you
Brother
think I'm
house.
smelly?
You
You think the
sneak
beach
onto
is
the
smelly?
roof. And you can jump.
wait, guys.
Yep.
If someone said that I was the smelliest in the Big Brother house, I would pee on the windows. Is that a little bit of foreshadowing? My bad.
Oh no!
Yep.
Oh
Yep.
my gosh!
I'd
Justin,
be like, you know what
you
else is
can't
smelly now?
pee on
The
the
windows are
windows.
smelly because I peed on them.
Coop day what?
Being in the pool.
Oh my gosh! Did you use the power
Who
up?
even says was it a Hardy? No, it was a Howie. Who said
Did
Coop Day what?
you use the disruptor on me?
Oh my god! It was I think it was Jeff who did the coupe de what.
Coop
Oh,
day what?
it was. So hype.
Justin should win for real. Totally.
Yeah.
I totally don't know what he did.
Anyway, so they right, Justin called Mike a little bitch, and then the rest of the final two
It
people
was it was
was
it a
it
love
Mike
though? It
and
wasn't like he,
Cheryl,
he didn't actually believe it.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah,
Mike
it
and
was.
Cheryl.
and then Mike the white boy started rapping. He did his
Yep.
he did
And
his
it went
little he
so
did his
hard, bro.
little
He was
white
dropping
boy rap, and
bars.
all the white people were like, yeah, yeah,
Yeah. They're like, go white boy, go.
yeah, go white boy.
So yeah, he's the HOH, and
And he
As
gets
he
like
should
that's
be.
doesn't he get like a sex mirror in his in his
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey
Yeah.
yo, what? I forgot about that.
I know because someone makes like a really big deal about it. It's kind of funny.
Yeah. He wins HOH, and immediately like all the women in the house like get on the bed with him. It's like he has a harem or something. Like these are married
Well,
women. Like some of them are married women that are like just straight up just like get on the bed
Dudley,
with her.
Dudley McRiz moment.
Oh yeah, didn't
Yeah.
y'all mention that there are a lot of smokers this season?
Oh yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot.
Well, it's not really relevant yet, but there are definitely a lot of smokers this
But
season.
well, it's definitely relevant to the season.
Yeah, yeah, but like not yet. Like we'll get to that. Wow, it sounds like you're a smoker. You're coughing like crazy.
Nah. My
all
parents
right.
are.
Well,
Bro's a secondhand smoker.
that's
Uh,
all there is for today, really.
I feel like everybody who walks into a school bathroom is a secondhand smoker at this point.
Oh yeah,
I walk
Guys,
into the school bathroom and all I smell is fucking Sour Patch Kids and cotton candy.
that's kind of hype
All right,
though.
let's go
If I
around the
smelled that, I would
table
go
and like
crazy.
pick who our favorite player is at the moment.
Oh really?
We'll
Okay.
start with Gigi.
Justin.
All right, I'm gonna have to agree with you. Justin Sebic is my favorite player.
But if I'm being
Ju-
if I'm like absolutely being real, like at this point at this point in the season, I actually do kind of believe that Justin would be my favorite person. I like if we're looking at it like just from what I know right
Okay,
now, it
okay.
would
Are you
definitely
like
it
shitting me,
would
or are
be
you like
either
being serious?
no, I'm being 100% dead serious. And, like out of everyone in the house, like up to this point in the season, like Justin is probably my favorite. Either him or like
dead,
Will or Hardy. But
Bro,
like
gagged.
but like
Justin Riz, he had sex with 3 women within
yeah, he's
24
going
hours.
crazy. His Riz was crazy, bro. And he was also the mediator during the car scene.
Yeah,
Like
bro.
I'm not lying when I say that at this point in the season, he's probably actually my favorite player.
Like social game is like 100.
Exactly.
And then he becomes like that like mafioso type later in the season.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But like just like from what we've seen of him now, he's actually pretty likable from like an audience perspective. Like I know he's probably annoying in the house, but like when you're watching him, he's just funny to watch. Like there isn't much wrong with him yet, and like obviously we like he taps into that side where it gets a little bit crazy, but like as of now, I don't know, man. I think he's my favorite. I will not lie.
Yeah. All right, Quinn, what did you if we're talking like real, I
Yeah, like
like
dead
okay,
ass though.
just
Like who
based
is your
off of
favorite?
this episode 1, I don't ooh, that'd be interesting.
I forgot a lot of the
You
characters'
gotta pick
names. All I
one.
I
remember
know like
Justin.
I might actually say like Justin based off like episode, but like
See,
in
see,
terms
because
of like
he's good so far. He's
when
like
it comes
actually good so
okay, when it
far.
comes to like based off of like the first week, I have a very different answer than Justin, but
Well, yeah,
like
exactly. Because some
Uh,
people don't get any screen time. Like there are some people that like Will gets no screen time.
I like
Monica
the
gets no
guy
screen
that
time.
gets the car. I don't remember
Kent,
Oh,
his
you
name.
get Kent,
yeah,
Ken.
the homophobic
Kent,
one.
like off of like just off of episode 1, you like Kent.
Oh, he's the homophobic one. Ew, no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, he gets the most screen time though. Like I said, there. If you look at the house, like Krista gets no screen time, Will gets no screen time, Monica gets no. Like you can't actually say that one of those three is your favorite at this point. Like Shannon gets no screen time. Like you really only have like 4 or 5 choices, and 2 of those choices are Kent and Autumn, who are already like really unlikable. So it's
bro,
really is your
Autumn is
favorite
my
like
favorite.
Justin or Hardy? It's like is your favorite
Autumn.
Justin, Hardy, or Cheryl? Really, that's really all you
Autumn
can
is
choose, unless it's
cool,
Autumn.
I guess.
No, she
I
isn't
totally
though.
didn't
You're
space out
lying.
the entire time. I totally remember.
Bro, if you're
lying.
like
Autumn
going
is
off of
not
like
really cool.
horniness factor, then like yeah, Autumn.
Yeah, then she's the winner. Then she wins the season.
Yeah.
If this was like Love Island, she would win, but like it's not. It's Big Brother.
I don't think she would even win if it was Love Island because I think like all the men would be like, all
Well,
right,
yeah,
calm
because
down, Autumn.
like even like Hardy says she's like way too needy, and I kind of agree. She comes off as like super needy. I feel like she even if it was Love Island, like I mean Ken would probably go first. I feel like Autumn would go next.
Yeah, Kent.
Quinn, what's
'Cause
your favorite character so far?
I would have to agree. I would have to agree.
Based
Anyway,
opinion.
while Quinn is dead, would we like to explain the Stove Alliance?
Oh, I would love to explain the Stove Alliance. Okay, so I'll go back to where it all started. So, we were talking about just the way that Big Brother 19 was like perfectly set up for
Yeah.
Paul to just like clear the whole thing. They essentially just gave him half the cast as like close allies early on. And we were talking about like how one person in the house just like everyone was like trying to like be strategic. Like, well, if you pick me here, I'll like ride for you this whole game. You'll be like my number one. And this
Yeah,
one
he
girl just
had
like made
to
him a
pick like.
sandwich, and it worked. Yeah. Like she made him a sandwich. Okay, but yeah, he had to pick half the cast to be like safe, and everyone was like trying to be like really strategic. And this one girl just made him a sandwich, and it worked. So I said like I would just tell everybody like you have like I have how much time I have to choose like 2 hours. You have like an hour and 45 minutes to make like a dish, and then the best dishes are getting saved because like I'm trying to eat well. I'll sample every dish. And I'll like
Exactly.
refrigerate the rest. So and
Like
then we
your
came up with the idea that like
promises
there would be like
mean
this one.
nothing. Your food, I can. That's like
Yeah,
that's something that I can most like.
yeah,
That's
because
not a
like
lie. The food is
you
real.
yeah, your promises could be fake, but the food is like I can eat it. I can taste it. It's there.
Yeah.
So like yeah, that's and then the stove alliance kind of came up with that because I came up with this like bit where it was like this group of people were just like hogging the stove and like and they weren't letting anyone else use the stove and then they all would get immune like that round. And then there would be like this whole thing online and it'd be like was it morally ethical of them to build a stove for themselves or like like should we hate them for this? And then it'd
There's
be like this huge debate
16
online.
people in one stove.
Yeah.
No,
So
turn that off. Turn
that's where
that
the
off.
stove thing. Yeah, that's where the stove alliance thing kind of came from. And then we just kind of been riding with that bit for a
It's
while.
like the Stove Alliance canceled. Like all the bit
Why
like
can't you
Kenny
And then
tell
we
talks
Monkey
and then
he's
tough.
sitting
somehow
Monkey?
yeah, and then somehow we came in with the idea that like, instead of like Paul sampling it, because well in the like makeshift scenario it was like one of us instead of Paul. Then came up with the idea of like if like they casted like Gordon Ramsay or like an actual chef as like the role, and then the chef just like was just in the season. So it kind of like the bit became more of like a cinematic universe as opposed to like a one-off joke. So there's like a bunch of lore behind it now. It's pretty wonderful.
I like I died. Like almost fucking died. What the fuck is Stove
Um,
Alliance?
Quinn, are
Another
you
win for my
okay?
creative imagination.
The Stove Alliance, bro.
Quinn?
I think Quinn died.
When
Did
Diamond
Quinn fall
died,
asleep?
Quinn,
probably.
buddy. But okay, this is all right. I'm gonna start playing ear rape.
And then in hopes that they wake up. Yeah, this is kind of fire though. It's kind of my jam. It kind of sounds like when Mike was like rapping, he was like rapping for
Wait, didn't he say he was like going to the bathroom or something?
What is
maybe they're
wrong with
constipated.
the
I swear, we're just like trying to wake him up. He's like not even at the keyboard.
Yeah, I think it
bathroom?
might be. They might have like maybe they had an accident on like the floor and they have to like
Yeah,
clean it up.
like
They're like,
he's
oh
he
no,
like
he
he
got
fell. He's like
everywhere.
bleeding out. He's dying on the bathroom
he,
floor.
he fell and and then he chat on the floor and he was like calling for help and nobody's coming and we're just playing ear rape on his computer.
We're
Real
doing
I
friends
this
love
would. Real
this
friends.
casually.
podcast. I love doing this podcast. There's no cameras, so I can literally just stim this entire time.
Oh my gosh. You know,
Anyway, is there anything else we want to go over, or are we just gonna rant for a little bit?
is
Have y'all
Quinn?
ever heard of this amazing band called Mother Mother?
Oh my gosh. Should you know
Enlighten
what?
me.
Let's is there anything else you want to say, or are we okay? I've
I
been
think so.
Quinn, and you're watching the Disney Channel.
Yep. We'll see you next time.
The Mickey Mouse draw thing.
Yeah,
Muska
like
muska.
I'll
Am I
do
right?
the Mickey Mouse thing over this. And
Yep.
By the way,
Quinn is dead.
Pink Diamond, check your username.
I saw that you changed that like 2 hours ago.
Oh, I'm kind of slow mentally.
Anyway, I'm
That was so
stopped
thug.
recording.